Hello everyone! Today I'm excited to talk to you about my family of seven's budget for the month of February. My family has never consistently done a tight month-to-month budget. My husband's mentality is just like, don't spend money, which is great. But for me, I do like a budget more, and he's kind of more on board with actually going through the budget with me. So I wanted to show you what we planned for this month. I'll plan to share all of our groceries, all of our bills, our sinking funds, and everything else you could think of. Filming a video will also be accountability for me to actually stick to the budget because you're all gonna know if I failed. If you're new here, my name is Priscilla. I'm a homeschooling mom of 5. I love to cook from scratch. I love to be very goal-oriented. I love working out, reading. If any of that interests you, you should subscribe and go ahead and hit the like button. I recently shared in the last video about my no-buy rules for the year. Me and my husband have been dreaming together. We've been dreaming about buying land someday, buying an RV and traveling the whole US. And once again, these are dreams. So calm down. But with that in mind, it's just made me really motivated to get really tight on our budget and set some big financial goals for the year. So I will say I already know that the hardest part of the budget for us is our grocery budget. We are a family of 7, but we're also very health conscious, and we like to buy the best quality food that we can afford. So that kind of adds to it. I will say we never eat out. So we don't eat out at all pretty much, unless it's traveling or we're on vacation. So that's not really an issue for us. One of the main issues for me with groceries is we try to shop once a week on Saturday morning, but occasionally midweek we'll maybe have someone over for dinner and I didn't plan the meal until the day of, so I need to run to the grocery store and grab some things, and that can easily add up to $100 if you're just not being super focused. So I feel like that's gonna be a huge thing that I need to focus on to get our grocery budget where we want it. This month, I feel like I did include a little more wiggle room than I would like to have, but I'll just get to that once we get to the grocery section. Okay, just to start from the top, first is church tithe. I'm keeping that private just because I feel like it's a private topic. And then next, we don't have a college fund, we don't have a new car fund. For savings, I didn't put anything there because our budget right now is really weird. We don't really have a set income coming in. We're just in a really weird financial situation that doesn't apply to most people. We don't really have a set number to say what we're saving after what we spend. We're really just focused on spending as little as possible right now. So next is our mortgage. That's $1,789. We don't have a second mortgage. Home insurance I have included in our mortgage number. Real estate taxes, HOA, repairs, blah, 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 all of that we don't have. So I just crossed through all of that. Next is utilities. For electricity, I put $200. I like to be more conservative and put what I think the max could be. And that's the most I've seen it, except for some really random months. But 200 should be safe. Maybe I'll adjust that as time goes on. Maybe you'll see in my next video that it was not at all, but I think 200 should be safe. We don't have gas. We don't pay for trash pickup. Water, I put 35. Once again, that's the most I've ever seen it, so 35. We don't have a home phone, we don't have cable. Internet, I put 65, and then for my cell phone, it's 75. For my husband's cell phone, that's paid by his work. For medical, we don't have health insurance, and life insurance is $13. We need to get a bigger life insurance policy, but right now, $13. Nothing else there in medical. So our total for this side without our tithe is $2,177. For the next side, it starts with clothing. So this month I allotted $50 just because I think there's some things in my daughter's wardrobe that I'll need to replace this month. Then we don't do dry cleaning. For groceries, this is the big category for us. I put $1,100, and that is very being tight for our family. That's where we are really focusing on our grocery budget. I definitely think it's doable, but we just have to be really focused to make that happen. And honestly, I would love to stay under 1,000. I just included an extra 100 for some wiggle room. We'll see how that goes. I'll update you next month on that. Next is eating out. We really don't eat out, so I didn't include any money. School lunches, miscellaneous, childcare, Christmas funds, Gifts funds. I put $50 there. That's just if there's a birthday or I don't know, just anything that could come up where we want to get someone a gift that's not our family, I put there. For gym membership, my husband has a gym membership and I have a gym membership. So I know it's kind of crazy to have two, but they are like both very cheap gym memberships. So mine is $25, his is $17. So next, we don't have kids activities, entertainment, vacation fund, miscellaneous. We don't have car payments. For car insurance, that is $170. For gas, I allotted $200. And then my husband did say that one of our cars needs an oil change this month, so I put $60 for that. Next, in the miscellaneous category, I have $100 for fun money. I've shared before how an occasional Friday, I like to take my kids to this play gym. It's $20 for the whole family. So that includes things like that. Or if we just wanted to randomly like take all the kids out to eat or something, which is something we literally never do. But I did just want to have space in case we wanted to do like fun things with the kids as a family. So I put $100 for fun money. And then sinking funds is $227. I'll get to that after I finish this. YouTube, I have $40 that I put towards YouTube expenses to just keep the channel going. And then miscellaneous, I put $200 just for, I don't know, I don't really have a category for like toiletries or cleaning products or anything like that on here, which is interesting. That would hopefully cover that. I also, because I do Oliveda, I think I have money like in my account to pay for any of like my products that I need from there. So I should hopefully have that covered myself. And that total with sinking funds is $2,239. So then the total of everything before our tithe is $4,416. Really quick on our sinking funds, I have that written down here. So these are our sinking funds. So first for Easter, I have $100. I just think like $20 per kid for Easter baskets and stuff like that. I have $100 for my birthday, $100 for Mother's Day, $100 for Father's Day. So I have $200 for Florence's birthday, $200 for all of the kids' birthdays, except for Sadler, because we don't really do like big birthday parties for our children until they're about 3. For him, we'll probably just do something small. I'll probably make a cake. Maybe we'll like find a little something for a toy. I feel like they just don't really care yet at that age. I added $100 for our anniversary. And once again, all of these totals, like we probably won't spend $100. Usually we like find a gift card with our credit card points and like go to some restaurant where we could use our points. But it's like just in case we want to go to a restaurant or something, or like even like Mother's Day, Father's Day. Usually for Father's Day and my husband's birthday, he doesn't want any gifts. He just wants me to make him like a good meal. So that's probably not $100, but I just like to allot that amount so that we have it if we want to use it. Next is hair. We put $1,200 for the year because I usually get my hair done about maybe 4 times a year, and that should be over what we actually spend, but I just feel bad that I'm like most of the budget. Then for Christmas, I put $300, and that just includes like 1 gift for each kid. We don't really do gifts for cousins or anything anymore. Maybe a gift for me and Josh. Like we're not huge on Christmas presents, so that I feel like should be fine. So yeah, including our sinking funds, that brings the whole total to $4,416 before our tithe. And really, I feel like my goal, like if I had to say like an income number, would say like 5,000 would be our goal to stay under. So that puts us right there. Praise the Lord, we don't have any debt. We don't have any car payments. We do have quite a bit of money invested. That is one thing, like we don't really do vacation funds, even though we would plan to take a vacation, because any money we get, my husband will usually invest. So we don't just have like savings really sitting around other than like an emergency fund. We just feel like holding money in a savings account is actually just losing money. So we try not to just let money sit. If we ever needed to pull money from our investments to like pay for something, we could. That's our budget. I'm curious to know if you have a large family, or if you don't, what's the biggest expense in your budget? Is it also groceries? Or is it something else? I'm curious to know. I plan to be back here next month to update you on how much we actually stuck to our budget this month, and then plan March with you. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Also, let me know down below if you enjoy this type of content. If you're into budgeting and saving money, let me know if you'd like me to make more content like this. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I post videos every Tuesday and Thursday. I'll see you in the next one.